the new hit list on iHeartRadio. I'm Angelina with Oliver Tree. How's it going?
How are you?
I'm a little shook that it's already December.
I know what happened. What the hell happened here?
Like I didn't even blink fully, and I'm like, what the heck? How's the year been treating you though?
It's been incredible. I'm in the middle of an expedition. I'm doing 7 continents in 3 months. So I started in Bali, Indonesia, went across Australia, then went to Africa, then went to across Europe, in the UK. And then I just flew in today for the first time in 2 months to Florida. I'm going to be here for a couple days to play a show, and then I'm going directly to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and then Chile, and then I'm going down to play a show in Antarctica, my lifelong dream. So I'm very excited. I've been going to such crazy different places and taking a selfie in the same shirt in each 7 continents. I have this
That's
Dumb and
cute.
Dumber shirt that I really love. So
That's gonna
I'm
be a
I'm
dope
doing
little wrap up.
yeah, it's been epic. I'm still shocked though. I'm like, where the heck did the year go? Even though I only was in America for 2 months out of the whole year, it just flew by. I don't even know where the heck anything. I don't even know what happened this year. I'm trying to look at the calendar. I was like, when did any of this happen?
Right. No, you've been on the move for sure. What was the best part for you, like in that trip? Because that's insane.
Um, let's just see here. I think probably one of the highlights actually was in Africa. I went to Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt, and then I went to Dahab, and then I went like wake surfing and snorkeling. The water is so incredibly warm and the craziest sea life ever. That was a highlight. Bali, Indonesia is always a highlight. Had an amazing time across Europe, and I was just in this place called Georgia. It's a country, not the state. Tbilisi, I went to Kazbegi, which is 6 miles from the Russian border. I was on the top of this snowy mountain, and I was taking a selfie there with my Dumb and Dumber shirt in the middle of a snow blizzard, and some fans saw me there, and that was pretty funny. They're like, "What are you doing? What is going on here? Why are
Right.
you wearing a t-shirt?" But there was so many highlights. Honestly, I feel so blessed to be alive. I don't live anywhere. I don't rent a house. I don't own a house. I just travel. I prioritize exploring and new journeys over material goods. So I don't own stuff. Everything I have fits into this little carry-on suitcase right now. And I bought like a really cheapo one, and the thing got locked and I had to rip it open. So only one side shuts now. And I've been flying around with this single hinge. It's I'm holding on by a thread at this point. It's all about to fall apart.
Man, that's so amazing though. I'm like, I mean, I haven't traveled in a really long time because work is just here for me. But like, do you feel like a new person or do you like find new things about yourself? I always have that feeling of like, when you walk out of a movie theater and you're like, I'm so disconnected from the world. Like, it's only been 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it makes me feel more connected, if anything, just because I get to take in so much different types of people, different,
Right.
like, for example, I just played a show in Germany. It was a TV show performance, and hanging out with all the artists, sitting around with them on the couch, and just, they're just speaking in German the whole time. And obviously I got to hang and talk. A lot of them spoke English, so we were hanging out still, but it was just like, getting a glimpse into like the coolest German artists. It was so like pure connection to culture. So I feel like I get a glimpse into the culture pretty heavily, especially when I spend some time in a place and get to really explore it and eat the foods. And I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get healthy and trying to take care of myself to maintain this traveling lifestyle. So like, for example, I had a 28-hour flight yesterday, 3 different flights to get back to America. And I woke up today at 7 in the morning, went right to the gym. So like, I'm trying to maintain this health thing, but I'm also balancing that and being like, well, it's my last day in Italy. I got to
Try
enjoy
the
the pasta
food.
here. And then the
Yeah.
next day is, 2 days later, I'm like, it's my last day in France. I have to have a couple more pain au chocolat, and it's like constantly finding the excuse, like, okay, like,
You
the
got to
food
do
is so,
it.
yeah, you
Being
got to
around
enjoy
like
it.
all those different cultures, do you think it like inspired you in your music and like maybe sounds you want to try differently?
For sure. I think there's a dream I have now that is doing an album that's just with different artists around the world. And I want to film like a TV show kind of idea around that, where I try to go to, over the course of 3 or 4 months, like maybe 40 countries or something like that, and spend 3 days in each one and just get to record with a bunch of different artists. And I definitely am constantly like listening to the radio in these other places, or, when I'm driving through like a blizzard like the last couple of days, and I'm like, turn up the music, and they're playing me like the craziest music out of this culture I'd never even heard of, and so getting a chance to just soak that up is a huge part of it for me.
That's so dope, man. Later today, I'm gonna be going to Santa Cruz.
Oh, I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm the in-game arena host for the Santa Cruz Warriors, a G League team. Have you been keeping
Amazing.
up with basketball at all while you've been on the?
I'm out of the loop of everything.
Right.
Politics, sports. I'm so out of the loop. I'm not informed of any of this stuff, but I do enjoy a football game, some soccer. I like some basketball, but I'm out of the loop.
All right. Well, it's been a stressful season over here, so you're saving on the anxiety. Alone in a crowd. Now that it's out now, how do you feel? Like, now that I think there's like so much buildup in like the rollout and like, working on the project, but now that it's been out for a few months and fans got to sit with it for a little bit, how are you feeling about the project?
I'm feeling great about it. I'm very excited about the music I made over the course of 3 years, and I made many albums with it. Not album, it was the 11th version of the Alone in the Crowd album. Was really many albums, and it evolved into what became the one that was released. Really proud of the music videos. I was living in Serbia at the time and filmed the craziest, brutalist architecture. So as a director, I was very inspired by the Eastern Bloc, and I designed the clothing for it and had a lot of fun with just building the world around it. The music I'm really proud of. I recorded it around the world, spent a lot of time in Rio de Janeiro, finishing it out there, recording it in Brazil. Super, super inspiring journey. But yeah, I think ultimately now is the most exciting part because I get to play the album live. And it's a mixture. My live show is 2 hours long. So it's all the greatest hits from all the different albums and the different eras. And so it's a mixture of this movie, TV show, play, concert, has WWE wrestling, scooter stunts, stand-up comedy, motivational speaking. It has belly dancing. There's an orchestra that plays alongside me. It's a very wild mixture of multimedia
This
and
is all going to
many
be on the
different genres.
tour.
Yeah, this is one show. It's my 2-hour show that I play
Oh,
every single night. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. And it spans from dance music, pop music, rock music, country music, rap music. It really takes you on quite a journey through all these different eras and styles. And it's been really exciting seeing the music connect live and seeing, because that's kind of the way you promote it nowadays. It's not really, oh, the album comes out and everyone really like gets to connect with it. There's so much oversaturation of albums that, the way that it really comes to life is when you play it live and you get to see people's, really interact with the music. And it's a very beautiful thing.
man, that's it. That's like so much in the show. WWE wrestling. Are you a big wrestling fan?
I am, and I do some karate in the show as well. But yeah, any chance I have to beat people up is, it's an crazy, incredible.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. You're coming to the Fox February 9th, back in the
Yeah.
Bay. What is your favorite thing about the Bay Area?
Let's see. There's a lot of amazing stuff. I would say ultimately though, my favorite thing in the Bay is being able to see my old friends. I used to go to SF State, and I have a community around there, a bunch of artists that I grew up with, and a bunch of my friends from middle school and high school. So getting to just hang with the
Nice.
homies, and obviously you got incredible food, so much good spots.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what can you expect from the show, but obviously a whole bunch. I'll wrap it up with what is next for you because obviously you got everything going on right now.
Antarctica next week. I'm very excited. Going to be going there from the 13th to 20th. So can't wait for that. And then, yeah, just pretty much trying to finish my expeditions through the year and then entering into my next chapter as a DJ. Dr. Oliver Tree, I'm unveiling that in Antarctica. And then I'm doing a bunch of DJ tours this year as well. And my show in Antarctica is the first time I'm DJing since in high school when I opened up for Skrillex in San Francisco at Wobbleland 2011. So it's a full circle moment and re-entering in with a whole new perspective. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Man, that's so dope. Well, I'm excited again. You're going to be at the Fox February 9th. The Bay can't wait to see you, and I'll be there for sure. So I can't wait to see the show.
Amazing. So nice to see you. Thanks for your time.
All right. Have a good one.